We have made some good progress on SOQL queries, and it's time for another SOQL challenge. And this time we will be focusing on our knowledge of relationship queries. So this is what you need to do. Before I start with the challenge, let's take a look at the relationships of the objects that we are going to use in our SOQL query. So account is a parent object of contact, and both of these are standard objects, so they come by default in your brand new Salesforce org. And contact is also a parent object of case object, and case is also a standard object that should be there in your Salesforce org. Now your challenge is you need to write a query on contact object, and you need to retrieve the name, department and title of all the contacts in your Salesforce org. Once you are done with this step, then we are going to make it a bit challenging. In the step 2, we are going to retrieve all the related cases that a contact has raised, and from these cases we are going to retrieve the case number and the case subject. Once we are done with our step 2, then we will move to the step 3, where we are going to fetch some detail from contact's parent object, which is account. From this account object, we need to fetch the name and the rating, and this data should be populated for each and every contact that we are retrieving from step 1. Now let's move to the step 4, where you need to rearrange your account columns. So your results first column should be the account name, the second column should be the account rating, and then you can have all your contact fields and the related cases. After this, we are going to add a filter condition, and we are only going to retrieve those contacts where related account or the parent account's rating is hot. Then we are going to sort our results by the contact name, and then we are going to put a condition on the case object as well, which is the child object of contact. And here we are only going to retrieve the open cases. And to identify the open cases, you can use the is closed checkbox field on the case object. If the value of is closed checkbox is true, then the case is closed. If it is false, then case is open. So use this field to identify the open cases. And in the end, we are going to add one more filter condition, and this time we are going to add it on the contact object. So you need to retrieve only those contacts where the department is equals to technology. And while doing this, don't remove the existing filter conditions in your SOQL query. So that's it. That's your SOQL challenge number 2, and give it a serious try. If you get stuck somewhere, then take help from the Salesforce documentation or Stack Overflow or from Google. And if you are still stuck, then I'll be here explaining the solution in the next video.